Wednesdays, Artistry Collective, live craft and chat. Sorry this angle is so weird. I thought I chose horizontal, but it's decided I need to stream vertical, and that never works for this setup in here. So I'm hoping in my new room, my 2.0 room, it will work better. But in here, this is the best as it will get for right now, because otherwise you see my stand. So hopefully it's not such a terrible view. And tonight I thought we would just do some touch-up pieces on this book that I have been working on with Thursdays with Friends on Facebook. I am lacking everywhere because I have had appointments like crazy. But come on in, welcome in, say hello when you get here. Hopefully I can see comments like this, I don't know. And yeah, I haven't been live very much this week because I have had a relapse with my foot, and I have been dealing with appointments and physical therapy still, and back to wound care, and I'm getting ready for eye surgery next month, so it has been crazy to say the least. Oh, there we go. Hello, Nancy. Come on in. I have been having so much fun working in this book, and I found my Halloween stickers from Tim Holtz and Ideology, and I thought I would try to find a few places to put some of those in there. Oh, let's see. Okay. So maybe I'll give you guys just a flip through. Now, this book I've been putting together on Thursdays with Friends on Facebook. That is with my friend Tamara from Tamara's Designs. It has all kinds of fun Tim Holtz things. Most of these little cutout pieces here are die cuts from Tim Holtz. And you can see there's little ghosts in the window. And then there's lots of glow paste and even the neons. I think I need to add a little glue right there to those bat wings so they don't fly away. And I'm down to pretty much just doing some final touches. I think tomorrow we'll be live for Thursdays with Friends on Tamara's page. She usually does her Facebook page and YouTube if it all works out. Hey, Karen. Thank you for pouring the coffee. Like I said, I haven't been live hardly at all this week, so I sent out a telegram so my friends would know I was going to be here. It's just been kind of up in the air. I had laser treatment on my eyes last week. Couldn't hardly see a thing. It's starting to come back a little bit now. It's been a mess, guys. I'm just a mess. But I'm hanging in there, trying to just get back on my feet still. So anyways, this is an old Reader's Digest book that I have been altering. So I tore out a bunch of the pages. I left a bunch of the pages. And then with Thursdays with Friends, we have been using the Halloween in August digital paper collection from Luise Heinzl. And we went in and played with alcohol neons. If you missed that, definitely go check out the live. It was so much fun. And I don't have my flashlight in here with me now, but everywhere you see these kind of neon pops of color, those glow in the dark. And it is so cool. I just love it. This all right here is all neon as well. Hello, Holden. Hey, Miss, there's Leah. Yes, if you guys are new here, welcome. Come on in. Say hello when you're getting here. I'd love it if you'd hit that thumbs up. This is our Wednesday night live craft and chat with the Artistry Collective. So I usually start us off, and then after me is Leah from Make All the Things With Me. And after her is Christy, our hostess from Christy's Crafty Cottage. And we do this usually every Wednesday, but like I said, it's been a little crazy. These eyes are those alcohol neons, and they just glow, glow, glow. So this here will glow as well. I have used the alcohol neons, and this has texture paste on these bats. And this has a fun little flip out that I made with my private group. These little flip outs. We did a bunch of one-page wonders that you can add to your journals, and it's been so great to add in here. Here's another one. So these flip out, and then it flips out again like this. So it just keeps flipping, and it's pocket after pocket, and that's really fun. And these papers are so beautiful. Even if you don't love Halloween, there's something in this paper collection for everybody. This one's a pocket. and a pocket. And then it opens over here. So I need to decide what I'm putting in there. I think I might put this, this piece of orange paper in here just so that way it's a wonderful little journaling spot, and maybe I'll add something right there as well. So let's do that real quick so I don't move too far past it. And I've been using a lot of rusty hinge in this book. It goes absolutely perfectly. In fact, I just put it back. Let's add some rusty hinge to this little piece of orange paper. This is just a scrap that I have. My friend Tamara from Tamara's Designs did a bunch of dyed paper for me. I think it's been almost a year now since she did that. You love the eyes, me too. And when you put the black light on them, they really just glow. So I did a lot of the eyes with those alcohol inks. I had so much fun. So this book has been getting done both on Thursdays with friends and a little bit behind the scenes because I've had to keep working on it so that it can just keep getting closer to being done. But Halloween is just a couple days away. Alyssa's birthday is tomorrow. And today is Tamara from Tamara's Designs birthday. I haven't even been able to post. My grandbaby got here and I was still in bed. So she woke us up out of bed and they just left a few minutes ago, which was a wonderful surprise. I wasn't sure she was even coming. But she kind of consumes my phone for the day. She is she calls it video, B-I-D-E-O. She wants to watch a video. Man, we did all kinds of things. We painted her nails. We made cupcakes. We ate breakfast. We played with some of her toys, which I think are still everywhere. Yeah, it's just kind of been a little bit of a whirlwind of a day. Okay, I think I'm going to put this right over that. As long as it will still close, we'll be okay. Let's see. Oh, that's right in the crease. See, good checking. We want it to still be functional. So I think I will just put it right here. It's not going to be a pocket. It's just going to be to hide a little bit more of that text. I think I'm going to go this way, actually. And get some more of these scraps in here. All right, so excuse me if I don't get to your comments. I will definitely try. I always answer my comments after my videos are posted as well, but I can't always see them when it makes me stream this way. Okay, so there we go. So that's a fun little journaling spot, and then it has a pocket here and a pocket here. Then I will be needing to, maybe tomorrow, I'll be working on some more ephemera because I have tons of little tuck spots and fun pockets. This page I'm not so sure goes with the rest of my book, but I sure had fun with those alcohol neons. So much fun. Hello, Painted Peach by Mary. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping in today. This is another one of those little flip outs. Now, when I made these, I just made them in a very neutral cardstock from some of those paper packs that, we all buy from the Paper Studio, which is Hobby Lobby, or Recollections, which is Michael's. And it was just a one-page wonder to try to get to use some things. And it really was helpful. So then I've got all kinds of little ephemera from the paper collection that still actually goes with these neutral papers. And they're very thin. It's just as thin as copy paper, so it's just like scrapbook paper, really. And they fit in here perfectly without adding a ton of extra bulk. Oh, I love this guy. He's so cute. I need to, I've been putting Nuvo on their eyes and on their little mouth, and it just makes it pop so much. Or I've been using the alcohol neons on the eyes as well. So much fun. And then I've been trying my best to keep a lot of the fun illustrations in this book, like this clock is one. I think I'm going to put like a clock die cut or something here. I haven't really decided yet. And this is another one of those little flip outs that we made. This was just on like a ledger paper, so you can see I added a pocket there from the paper collection, and just really able to use those neutrals in the book. And then this is the pocket here. This one doesn't flip up. Some of them can. I love this little guy too. These are by Luise Heinzl, this paper collection. I believe it's on sale right now. She's having a ton of sales. I just put this page in the other day, and I love how it I always like to do something kind of wow in the center of a signature. And this book really doesn't have a center of a signature because it's an altered book, but I thought this could kind of be like a wow center. Like you just get most of that whole 2-page spread, and I just love it. And then I wrapped it around over here, so that way when I put something here, I think I might just put like some orange paper or something a little more plain here, and then let this be like a little side trim. So that's why that's not glued down yet. And then I love this. This is an illustration that was already in the book. I put glow paste in the windows and then a little bit of the, I think it's called fluorescent, the yellow alcohol neon ink, just so that it kind of pops when you hit it with the purple light. And then this is one I made on World Card Making Day. I love that little jack-o'-lantern, and it was perfect to go in this collection. There's one of those creepy characters that is from the paper collection with the eyes done. That doesn't do anything. This was just, again, something fun to look at. And you could journal in here or put photos as well. And then I had, this is another illustration from the paper collection, and I love it. This is the yellow alcohol neon in the windows and on the lightning, so it really glows when you hit it with the black light. And then this was text, so I just took some black gesso and kind of scribbled that out because we don't need to read the story. The purpose is to just enjoy the journal. This was a fun Halloween napkin. I still have one more piece of this that I just decoupaged right into the book, and it has such a wonderful texture. I used Mod Podge, but you can use collage medium or gel medium or any of those things. It does need plenty of drying time. So yeah, it doesn't hurt anything just being in the book. You can see it didn't actually stick to anything or any of that, but just be aware of where it's at and what the opposing page is going to have on it in case if it should stick. But I do love using napkins in my books. So much fun. This one, I don't think I'm going to keep this one. I also loved the name of the stories that were in this book. They go perfectly. Like this one says, By Love Possessed. One of the ones later on in the book is called Warm Bodies. So it just kind of goes with the creepy thing. And then I don't know if I pointed out at the very beginning of this book, I also kept the words right here, The Long Night, because I thought it just kind of went with like a Halloween theme. And then this one, I kept the illustration here as well. This one's called The Awakening Century, so kind of creepy again. This storybook, this first story was called The Century of the Surgeon. So that doesn't really go with everything, but some of the other phrases and words in here just definitely went with everything that I have. There's some of those creepy eyes. I love it. Hello there. This is a live craft and chat, so if you're here for that, definitely hang out. If not, we like to keep the chat crafty, so just make sure we're being kind and crafty. Everyone's welcome to hang out. We just want to make sure our chat is kind and crafty. I love this guy too. Now this is another piece of an illustration from the story. I think I may cover up this police car right here with one of the little guys from the story, because this kind of looks like Haunted Mansion to me a little bit. I know it's blue, but so I'm going to kind of keep that. I did that somewhere else here in the book as well. This one. So I kind of liked the little town, so I added ink all around. I added some bats from a stencil, and then I put this guy covering a little man that was standing here. And I think it definitely does add like a creepy vibe. I don't know what I'm going to do here yet. I might just put some ink, or I might put a piece of paper over there just to make a journaling spot. This is some more of texture paste through a stencil. It's supposed to be a pumpkin. And then some alcohol neon ink. And this is a fun die cut. I put some gesso in the background. And then I kept this illustration frame from the book. And I think it just kind of looks neat. This is an altered book, so being able to keep some of those pages and actually alter them as well is fun. Then I've been using my scraps on some of these little one-page wonders that we made, and it's a perfect spot for just a little strip of paper. And then this is a little book plate from the paper collection as well. So just being able to have these neutral colors and tying them in has been absolutely wonderful. I love this guy too. They just make me smile. I don't know what Luise's inspiration was for these. I don't know if they're like a scarecrow or like just a creepy jack-o'-lantern-esque. I don't know. I don't know what they are, but they're so cute. I think they're like scarecrows, but I love them. And I love all of the sunflowers. So it's a perfect collection for fall. And I mean, of course, Halloween. There is that lady. I did her eyes with the alcohol ink. So you can see I still have some pages to cover. Whenever you work on an altered book, there is lots and lots of pages to cover. Never fails. This one is a pocket, this page here. So it has a little guy in there. And I think I need to back this so it's a little sturdier paper. Then it can be a journaling card that just tucks right in there. This is a pocket. I haven't glued these down yet because sometimes it's easier to add in this piece, and then to also, you know, decide if you're putting like a journaling box here, or if you want this whole page to be like a hidden journaling spot. So you can choose to glue this down or leave it as a little flip up as well. And some of them I kind of like either or. And then once you're good to go, you can glue this down. And then it's a pocket up here as well. And this one is a pocket here and a little flip out here, kind of like that other one that we just covered. This guy's cute. He's not my favorite, but he is cute. And some of these I have taken, they were printed on 8.5 by 11 paper. So I printed them out of their full size. And so it was like two pages on a piece of paper, and I wrapped them around. So this was a print on one side and this was the print on the other. And I love doing that because then it is a literal pocketbook. You are right. Hello, OG. You don't read books. They ruin good movies. Ah, yes. Yeah. That's funny. So many people are the reverse. They prefer the books to the movies. But yes, if you are a movie lover, then, you know, the book is usually different. But these books, this one is the story Warm Bodies. I thought it kind of goes with the creepy Halloween vibes we've got going on in this paper collection. So these stories are, I believe they call them like shortened versions or whatever Reader's Digest used to do, condensed books, condensed stories. So, and this one I think is from 1957. So it was falling apart and nobody was reading this book anymore anyways. So this is a way to give it a new life. And this one is one of those little one-page wonders. So it's got a pocket here. I think it's a pocket. Yep, it's a pocket up here. And then it flips around and has pocket, pocket, pocket. And then it still opens. And there's another pocket right there. So those are fun. Yeah, literal pocketbook, but you can write in here. So all these spots that still have parts of the story will either be covered or like these pages here. I will just moderately decorate. Sorry guys, this angle was not the one I chose, but that's the one it did. These pages here, like I'll probably put this trim here and maybe a piece of lace or something and leave this here so you can journal, add photos, whatever you want to do. And in all of these pockets, you can collect little bits of, you know, things. Maybe you have some photo booth photos, or maybe you dress up for Halloween, or whatever the theme of the book is. You can. Oh, look at that. I ruined another brush. I forgot it. I forgot to clean it out. It had Mod Podge. That's why I don't buy expensive brushes. I am a brush destroyer. But yeah, so you can, you know, you can store little things in here. On the backs of these tags, you can put photos, you can put quotes, any little things that you might like to save. Maybe you have pictures of you know, kids on Halloween, or maybe you make fun Halloween cards, or you go to haunted houses, or whatever you like to do. This one is kind of a Halloween and fall themed book. So maybe you have a photo of your Thanksgiving table. You could put pictures of that in here. My daughters both have fall birthdays, and one of my grandbabies does too. And so does my mother-in-law, and so does my friend Tamara. Tamara is, it's her birthday today. So happy birthday, Tamara, if you are here, from Tamara's Designs. And I'll be working on this book on Facebook tomorrow on Tamara's page. we are going to switch things up a little bit over there as well, and we'll be going live at 5 o'clock, I believe is the time we decided, Pacific Standard Time. So that'll be 7 Central and 8 o'clock Eastern in the evening. How much are you selling this book for? I haven't decided that yet. I think this one might be already spoken for. This one has hours and hours and hours of work in it. So I'm not sure yet how much it will be selling for, but I do have somebody who spoke on it from the moment that I did this, this cover. So if I do decide to sell it, it'll go to her. But I have lots of other books as well, so many different themes. And if you're definitely interested in a book, just message me or put it in the comments and I will figure out a way to message you. I'm on Facebook as Frapps and Scraps as well. If you follow me there, you can definitely message me there. I'm also on Instagram and Pinterest. All the places and all the things. But I'd love it today if you tap your screen and hit the dots and hit the thumbs up. Like, subscribe, follow, do all of the fun things. And if you are liking what you're seeing and you're new here, hello and welcome. Please make sure you come back another time. Would love that. All right, so this is just a little piece of scrap that I have, and I need to figure out where it will fit to go in there. That's kind of what I do at this point, is I just go back through and figure out what little pieces I have left and where they can fit, and how to get them all to kind of go together. So this one, I think I might glue this in kind of like this, and then I have these little squares. I brought them in here yesterday, but I don't know what I did with them. I cannot decide if I'm hot or cold today. It's this crazy time of weather. Okay, and I have a bunch of these little pocket things. These are actually designed to be pockets, but you don't have to use them for that. So I could definitely just use this print. I love this one. It's got some little skeletons and pumpkins, and maybe those are tombstones. I don't know. So those could be a pocket on the page as well, and it takes up most of the page. Oh, hi, Oscar. So, I mean, we could put something down and then put this over it, but this is just thin copy paper, so I like to back it with something else before I glue those down, especially if it's just going to be a pocket. That way it's a little more sturdy. These are some leftover scraps that I have as well. These are designed to be like little belly bands, or you can just use it as a collage page, which is kind of nice. So I guess also at this point of the book, you kind of need to decide if you need more journaling spots or if you need more plain spots. You can go through with white gesso and just kind of wash out some of these pages that just have lettering on them. And that would make a fun journaling spot. You can fill in this one here is actually a pocket. Hey, there's the Farmhouse Stencils shop. Hello, hello. This one speaks to you. Thank you. Yeah, I love this one. This one I've had so much fun doing. I made this book cover over a year ago, and I knew I wanted to do it this way because you can still kind of see my construction here. This is the hard part of the book cover, and I cut it in half so that this would be hanging over. And I wasn't sure if I was going to do the inside of the book horizontal like this, like all the pages would be this way, but I went ahead with just normal pages because I had all of these vertical images, and I just thought this collection was perfect for what I've got going on here. So you can feel these. I almost wish I wouldn't have put so much of the alcohol neon here because you can't see the bats as much anymore, but you can feel them. They are textured. Love it. This one says a grand exhibition with laughing gas. So this was the Century of the Surgeon story. So I kind of left this one here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to put anything there because I just think that kind of is funny to add to this collection. And I need to add like some lace maybe on some of these. I haven't added any trims just yet. So on some of these pages where I haven't done anything to the other side and where I did not wrap around, I could definitely add some trim or some lace. And I pulled out some of my fun Tim Holtz sticker book. This one's from 2024. And so it has just some fun sayings. The hallowed spot, the appearance of evil. He gave us a terrible scare. I could put that where some of those creepy guys with the eyes are. That would be fun. And I think this one has these crazy little characters in here as well. It does. They're like little mugshots. And it also has some skulls and witches' hats and all the things. So I could put some of these in there. I don't typically craft with people that aren't my own people, but these are fun for Halloween and they could easily fit in here. And then the collection comes with these kind of people, in addition to the little scarecrows and the skeletons, the skeleton-looking ones. Super fun. So I need to figure out what to do with this page. Do you guys think it goes? Because it has like all the colors, and this book is mostly black and orange. So I don't know. We could find a cool saying to go right here. This one said harvest at the top. That was the name of the chapter. So I left that there because I thought that kind of was fitting. Haunted for life. That's kind of fun. I don't believe I'll ever feel any creepier. And that could go next to this guy. That would be funny too. Remember the tale. Her eyes were dark. I think I like this one. I don't believe I'll ever feel any creepier. I'm going to put that one underneath this one, I think. I think it's fun just to add some of these sayings. Now, these are stickers, and they do have some adhesive on there, but anytime it's a sticker or it's a tape, I always say tape for today and glue for tomorrow because that adhesive will hold right now. But over a year's time, typically that kind of tape adhesive stuff breaks down and doesn't last. So then the liquid adhesive is there for tomorrow. All right, just gonna put that in right there. I think that's so cool. And then I can use some black Stabilo pen, pencil, or even some crayon or ink and just go around it to darken it. Creepy people they are, for sure. You're in love with this book, Leah. Yeah, it's so much fun. There's a new gift feature. So cool. Oh, wow. Yet I am behind on everything YouTube as well. Okay, so here's this little creepy guy. So I was thinking, like, maybe on the back of these little tags. These come with the paper collection. Like, ooh, look at her. She's really cool. I love that her nostrils would kind of make a heart upside down if you look at it that way. I did those eyes with alcohol ink. These ones I probably will either do alcohol ink or Nuvo. That's what I've been doing on all of them. But these could get a saying as well. Fun little Halloween saying. Let's see. Mischief. There seemed no possible escape. Skull and crossbones through empty rooms. Okay, that one's kind of more. Let's see what this one says. A sensitive soul. The storm still raged. This soul with sorrow laden. My heart still drew me there. This curiosity fully awake. Oh no. Funeral warehouse. Oh my gosh. Undertakers. The undertaker and the embalmer. Oh my goodness. The jack-o'-lantern last night. That's cool. There was a terrible silence. So you can kind of make your own stories with these if you want to try to piece them together. Or you can just put, you know, just one of them. Looked a bit frightened. Rosalie ultimately lost her mind. That would be kind of a funny one for this one. In these very woods. Troublesome endings. Lost in the inky darkness. Ooh, I kind of like this one. Immortal beauty is still there. So we could put this one on this lady right here. Or we could put it at the top. I kind of like it at the top. So let's get some glue and we'll put that one on there too. Very cool. And then I hadn't decided yet if I was putting eyelets through all of these tags or not, but they do have a circle at the top. So you can punch this out and put either some fabric or eyelash trim or ribbon or whatever. And I usually like to put in an eyelet when I do those as well. I'm going to put that one kind of on the slant because it looks like it's the brim of a hat or something that she's wearing there. So that's kind of fun. Love that. And let's see if we can find something for this creepy guy. Take the dead, dry bones. Ooh. Creepy. A friend long forgotten. Oh. That one says her luminous eyes. That might have gone good with that one. His troubled eyes. A strange visitor. I kind of like that. Strange visitor. That could go good. He was afraid. The way he stares. He doesn't look very afraid. He just looks, I don't know. The ghost of my dead father. Wow, that's ominous. His eyes are strange. This one says, with a haunted look in his eyes. Let's do that one. I think it could fit down here at the bottom. And it just gives a little something extra fun on these tags. And now a lot of people say, what are tags for? What do you use them for? Well, you can use them as bookmarks. You can use them to fill pockets. And in filling those pockets, you can put photos and journaling, or, you know, maybe you have, like this book is a Halloween theme. So maybe you have a fun Halloween memory. Or, you know, maybe you want to do it more Dia de los Muertos style, so you can put in family members that have passed that you want to remember, maybe a fun story about them, any of those things. But I think it looks really cute. And then, you know, on the back you could journal or put photos or any of those things. So anything is possible in a junk journal. There are no rules, and you just kind of make it up as you go along, and I love that. All right. So that's cool. Let's keep going here. Oh, I love this one now. He might need a quote. There was some fun, something about his eyes. He gives me the creeps. That's funny. There is one that has, it's more of a skeleton with those really creepy eyes. Oops, excuse me, guys. What's everybody drinking today? Apparently I need to drink some more. I have an energy drink because, man, my grandbaby got here early this morning and she's nonstop. Go, go, go. Hidden in the shadows. That might be fun. There's like this house is hidden in the shadows. There's a ghost in this room. Let's see. I kind of like that one, hidden in the shadows. That's good. Oh, an abandoned house overlooked the city. That one doesn't overlook the city, but... What's this one? Watching and waiting. Farewell. The fortune teller. A strange visitor. So this one is kind of cool. That would do that one that said an abandoned house overlooked the city. That could be kind of fun. Yes, everyone do the thumbs up. Thank you. Kind of like TikTok. Oh, the new features. Yeah, I noticed a lot of things are doing some different versions of what's already being done on other platforms. It's interesting. The most alluring mortal. Ooh, the way he stares. That's a good one. Let's see. Who did I... This one. I like that one. The way he stares. Let's put that on there. That's kind of cute. Now, some of these books are just what you would consider maybe a glue book or a lookbook. You don't have to necessarily do anything with them, but you can if you want to. You can glue photos, you can glue pictures, you can, if you don't want to glue because you don't want to cover up the pictures, you can paperclip things in. Let's do the way he stares, maybe right here. I like that there. And it just kind of fits in with the background and gives you something else to think about when you get to that page. You can also do what's called blackout journaling. So you could look through here to make it say some kind of a fun phrase, and you use a black marker or paint and you kind of black out the words that you don't need, so it tells the story that you do want it to tell. And that can be kind of fun. Okay, this one has a lady, and I think there was one that said something about her eyes. He was afraid. The ghost in this room. Dead quiet. A friend long forgotten. Notice of removal. Okay, that's the very front page. Looked a bit frightened. State of mental wretchedness. Okay, so here's one that says has troubled eyes. I'm going to pull that one out so I don't keep flipping through here. Embodied spirits haunted him by night. Now I stand where the darkness falls. Ugh. A much misunderstood gentleman. You must remember. She couldn't remember, it says. And then this one, I want to use this one. He gives me the creeps. Pull that one out. Let's see. Not dead quiet. Are you all right, madam? My gosh. Okay. Why can't I find the one? I keep flipping through here, the memory of it. Strangeness of the incident. She had dreaded to speak of it. So I think just by adding these fun little touches, it definitely makes the book a little more interesting. Once I can find the ones I want, anyways. Lost in the inky darkness. That could be kind of fun. On that one that is the page with the house. And this one is kind of like a neighborhood. Through the empty rooms. Office, 36th Street. In these very woods. Almost lost his head. Oh no. Took away the only thing he ever loved. Oh. Okay, this one says October, the spinster. She quickly digs with her skeleton fingers. Creepy. Okay, well. Wool of bat and tongue of dog. A friend long forgotten. Oh, there it is. Her luminous eyes. That was the one I was hoping for. Hoping for. Goodness. All right, so let's use these ones that I've got here and we'll get those glued in. So again, this is just a last year's Tim Holtz sticker book for Halloween. His troubled eyes, her luminous eyes. Since they are illuminated, that kind of works. They are illuminated with the alcohol ink. So I'm just going to go and put this in here. You could put them over here. Just like that. And then this one says boo on the inside of here. You could put any other message that you wanted to put in there. And if you have special pages like this where you have a little fun feature, you could put a tab there just to kind of get it there. I think I'm going to put this one, Lost in the Inky Darkness, on this page because I've inked all around and it is dark. So now I could put this up here. So that is like the thing. I could put it down here. I think I kind of like it down here actually. And it just gives something else, some other interest to think about. Now this one could become a pocket with some of those extra pockets that I had. That could be nice. All right, so I have, he gives me the creeps and his troubled eyes to find places for. This one, I think this is the one that's kind of creepy, right? He gives me the creeps or his troubled eyes. I think we'll go with he gives me the creeps because he's kind of more skeleton looking than some of the other characters in this collection. So we'll do this one. And I could put it up here so it's nice and noticeable. Also, when you put that liquid glue over the stickers, it gives you a second to kind of figure out the placement of certain things, which I appreciate. Hello, Regina. Welcome in. This is a journal I have been working on with Thursdays with Friends. That one says his troubled eyes. I don't know, that guy looks too troubled to me, but he kind of looks happy, but I will be working more on this journal tomorrow in Thursdays with Friends, and we'll be live on Tamara's page. I think I'm going to put this on this one, his troubled eyes. Whoops, let's see what the other ones are here. Those, oh, that's okay. What's this one? That one's just sunflowers. All right. Got lots of tags on this this one here. So let's go ahead and put some glue and we'll put this one down. I had lost track of all my container that had all my sticker books in it. My daughter was here today and she helped me find it. So that's why I was excited to get some little word phrases on here. And I think those are perfect. Perfect. Okay. And then I want to put in, I have these little scraps of pieces. This is a piece of vellum, so I love that crinkle. I don't know what it is about the noise when you're junk journaling, but the crinkle of things really sounds wonderful. And then also the texture of it. So a piece like this, I could easily put under one of those areas where I have that trim that was overlapping. I just saw a page. And we could easily add it to that, or yeah, right here. This could easily just go right in under this and glue down. And you can kind of keep doing that across the whole page if you want. Or you can, I think that's kind of fun. Adds in something different and a different texture here. And then I like this one, Duel with a Witch Doctor. That's kind of fun. Perfect for a Halloween theme. I think I am just going to glue this in here. I like that. And that is another way to use a scrap as well. So let's put a little bit of glue here. I'm still not going to glue it all the way down to the book yet, I don't think, until I figure out exactly what I want to put underneath of here. So I could always put like some writing paper, or use just some gesso like I've done in some of the other areas of the book. Oops. Vellum can be a little tricky to glue with too, so it's nice to just be able to glue it down, get it glued down. I have a bunch of leftovers. I just did a class kit that Simon Says Stamp put together with a Tim Holtz Fun vignette, and I have a ton of leftovers from those as well. So I could add in any of those fun pieces, like these fun Halloween. This one's Halloween 2024. This is the ephemera pack. This is transparencies. So like these little ephemera packs, we could add any of these little pieces into some of the pockets, some of these bigger pieces. So like there's a tag that says contempt. That's kind of fun. That could easily just go right in here. This one's kind of fun too. I like that. That could just sit right down in there. And then there's like some of these pieces that say October 31st. Those would be pretty great to put in here somewhere as well. Wow. All right. I have this sparkling ice and my throat definitely needs it. Okay. And then I also have some of these trims I may want to put in here. This is a fun piece of a masterboard that I made quite some time ago, but I do still really like it. It had all kinds of fall themes, and it would go nicely as well. Oh, this is a fun piece of ephemera. It looks like a card, but I kind of pulled out some of the ones that I really liked already, so put those in there. Where did this one come from? Oh, it was this packet here. What I also like about these Tim Holtz pieces is the tags that they come with. So you can kind of see it in the background back here, but like, look at this. It's like spooky. So you could easily cover, this one says the graveyard. You could easily cover this and then use it somewhere in here, either as a tag or as a journaling card. And I think I definitely will do that. And all the Halloween themed ones come with tags like that. All of his other like everyday line and whatever come with different ones that you can definitely decorate as well. Ah, here are the little, these are the fun little one-page wonder pockets that or little fold outs that I made the other day that I was just looking for. And this just glues in and it opens like this. So I thought these colors would be really great to add in to this book. This one's decorated on the inside a little bit. So it has some Halloween paper. It definitely needs some ink. Let's put some ink on here. Ink all of this white area. Now, if you're using your ink pad like I am right now, just know you need to kind of be careful, because some of these areas, if you're rubbing back and forth, you can actually get paper cuts on your ink pads. If you are somebody who likes to re-ink and reuse your ink pads, that can definitely be a problem. Let's find my sponge for this one. I think this is orange. Is that orange? Yeah. Okay. Wow, and just like that, I am almost done. We got like 9 minutes left. And then after me, it will be Make All the Things with Me with Leah. So you'll do like a little channel hop and head over to her page once I'm all done here. And then after her, it will be Christy from Christy's Crafty Cottage. I think she's joining us tonight. Her daughter is either already had a baby or is like, they're on baby watch. Her daughter is having a baby, or I haven't heard that she already did. So we are all waiting and watching to hear the news from Christy that she will be a grandma. So exciting. I love being a Mimi. I have 2 granddaughters. I call them sprouts because, man, they just grow so fast. Sophia will be 2 next month, and Bella's 3. Although today she said she still wanted to be 2. So I guess she woke up and was feeling 2 like today. I told her I would like that to work for me too. I'd like to wake up and feel like I was still in my 20s again. That would be lovely. And then I have a grandson that's going to be 1 in December. So, and then I have a couple of other kids that we know that are family friends that call me Mimi as well. Okay, so let's put this on a page. I wanted to find a page where I could cover part of it with that scrap of paper that I had left. I don't know what I've done with that now, though. I'm a little everywhere today, guys. I'm so sorry. My apologies. I'm not normally this scatterbrained, but like I said, it's been a month. I can't even believe that we're already almost done with October, but we are. And that means we're getting closer to the end of the year as well, which just blows my mind too. I can't believe the year is just mostly gone. Okay, so this is like pocket, pocket, pocket. So when I'm planning to put this somewhere, you can kind of see this has some, it's going to add a little bit of thickness, but I don't mind that so much. But I like to make sure I put it in a spot where it's not going to be a problem. And sometimes opposing a page that's got pocket, pocket, pocket everywhere can be an issue. So let's keep looking. We could even put it on a page like this with these beautiful sunflowers in the background. And what's really nice is that once you have a digital like this, if you want another page of this print or you want another guy like this, you can just go and print it again. And I love that. It's really great because you never really know how many pages you're going to need when you're putting together an altered book. And sometimes when I get close to the end, if I have extra pages, I either will glue them together or tear them out. If I get tired, like right here, I could easily tear these 3 pages out and be just fine because I've got enough else going on. Or I could glue this one to this one and make this one just kind of extra thick, which I think I might do that right now because this page could use a little extra thickness. So let's do that. And I could turn this into a pocket, but I don't really think that's necessary. Not everything has to be a pocket, although they are fun. And I've got lots of pockets already going on in this book, so we'll just go ahead and, like I said, glue that one to this one. And that kind of helps. That's one less page to have to cover. And once you get, you know, down to the nitty gritty here, ooh, that can be fun right there. And that would just be some fun Halloween. It kind of goes with this Halloween paper back here. I was kind of hoping to. If you notice, my napkin, these pumpkins are all right side up and these ones are upside down. So if I'm going to cover those, I would like to kind of cover it like that. But then this would open outside of the book. I think I'm okay with that, but I don't know if this is, that's where I wanted it to go, but it would definitely go there very good. See, in this one it could cover up there. I wanted a page where most of the bottom just needed covered. They start to all just run together. Once you get to this point and you're just trying to do the finishing pages and touches and things, that I kind of go, oh, was it this way or that way? Where am I flipping to now? I could easily go on this one. We could black some of this out or add a piece of paper back there. So if you've got little scraps, that can be like perfect to use in the background. This is a piece of rice paper. I was thinking maybe I could put it behind here and then put this down. That could be interesting. Let's do that. So rice paper is, it's a lot like mulberry paper, but you definitely get some really fun edges if you tear it. And also if you wet it. So if you're using like a water brush, that can be really perfect to use with it. Let's see, I don't want to use all of this because a good chunk of it you're not going to see. Although if I did it all the way down, it could cover underneath here as well. Kind of like that. All right, let's just tear it across here and we'll just use this piece. Well, look at that. I will at least get one page done. With just 3 minutes to spare. Leah, get your stuff ready. That's always kind of our running joke. When I'm first, I'm always telling Leah to get ready because she's next. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some rusty hinge at the bottom here and at the top. And then I want to ink this as well. It had a white edge and I'm just gonna ink it all the way around so that white edge becomes this rusty hinge color of orange. And then I'm just gonna glue this in with my regular glue. You can use collage medium, gel medium, or Mod Podge. I did Mod Podge when I put this paper on the back of the book, and this rice paper is by Ciao Bella, not to be confused with Carta Bella. There is a company called Carta Bella and one called Ciao Bella, and they are different. One is in Italy and one is a company also by Echo Park. Both have wonderful papers, but very different styles. I use them both, but I really, really am drawn to most of the papers from the Ciao Bella collections. Okay, and we can leave that one up there that says Duel with the Witch Doctor if we wanted to. I kind of forgot about that. And then I need to tear this at the bottom here just a little bit more because I left it a little too long since I moved that down. I love using a bunch of different textures in my books as well. So rice paper and mulberry papers and those kinds of things definitely add to the vibe. See you in a few. Yes, we will be over on Leah's page. Baby was born a few days ago. Oh, good. Mama and baby are doing excellent. That's so good to hear. See, I'm behind the news. I've been out for a little while, so. All right, here we go. Glue this down, and then this will glue right here. And I think that's going to look really great. And I'm going to let a little bit of that torn edge show at the bottom there. So lots of glue here because this will need to be nice and sturdy. And then that is just how I keep working in this book, this altered book. I just kind of keep going, doing one page here and there, and before I know it, it'll be close to mostly done. So thank you so much to all of you who joined me here. Even if you're on the replay, make sure you give me a good thumbs up if you like what you see. Say hello, all of the things in the comments. And right now we're going to head on over to see Leah from Make All the Things with Me. Thanks everyone for joining me. I'll see you next week.